Alright, so we're talking about the marble bases that we're using for the custards, whatever. So what we're doing is this is the first phase, right? So we painted it with the flat gray primer, and then we let that dry. I sprayed it again, same primer, and then I laid on the gloss clear coat. As you can see, it's nice and shiny like that. So let that first layer clear coat dry, then I sprayed it with another layer, just really get that luster going on there. And the next thing we'll do is throw in the gold veins, and we'll do that, and then I'll get right back to you. Okay, there we go, gold veins. Now we just did that with the Balthasar gold and just a regular real thin brush. So you just get on there and you just kind of trace in the lines, kind of a natural, kind of jagged pattern, however you want to do it right there. Just understanding that some of that's going to be buried underneath the next step. So what we'll do is we'll let this dry. Then what I'm going to do is shoot it again with another layer of clear coat to just kind of seal in that gold. And then after that, we will move on to the next step. Alright, so next step on the marble base is a dryer sheet, right? There's the marble base, dryer sheet, paint. So we're going to use smoky beige as the paint for this. Give it a good shake, and then same thing, couple practice shots. Alright, take a look. Yep, not bad. Let's give it a little more. Alright, let's see. Nice. Yep, that looks good. We're going to leave that. Okay, before the next step, which is the earth shade, we're going to go in and kind of draw in veins and things like that to kind of match what we have with the other ones. We're just going to hit it with another layer of clear coat. And that's it. Okay, next step in our marble base Agrax earth shade, we're going to draw some kind of veins into that. So using pretty thin brush, so maybe you just pick out some of the areas that look like it could use it, like maybe right here. So we're just going to come in and pick out some of that, like that. And come across there and follow into that streaking right there, like that. Maybe pick up a little bit in there, a little more. Not trying to do a ton, you're just getting a little bit of that dark color in there. So I'll come over here, throw some in on the side. There we go. Now what we're doing is eventually this is going to be covered up by a heavier shade of wash, which is coming next. So pick out that line there. You can pick up some of that excess if you don't want it there. Kind of draw it out a little bit into the center, like that. Alright. So it's looking pretty good. Alright. So now we got our heavier wash brush. And that stuff's had a minute to sit. So what we're going to do next is just wash the whole thing. So those areas that we already settled into are still going to show after all the wash is applied. So like right there, see that? It's still going to show. So let's just run that through there. Maybe take a little bit off. Now what you can do is kind of maybe vary your stroke a little, bit as you're coming through there. I'm laughing like a toddler on that. Still funny. And what you could do is you could cause some waving and other patterns in the wash as well, which you might see in the natural stone, right? So there we go. That's actually looking pretty good. All right. I like how that's looking right there. So maybe a little more there. Okay. All right. So that's that. So we'll let that dry. Looks like, and then occasionally you'll get things in there, like looks like we got a piece of hair or something right there. I'll have to find a way to try and get that out. Otherwise, overall, we're done. So what we'll do is we'll let this dry, and then we'll clear coat it one more time, and then we'll do the final product. Okay, final step. Last clear coat. And give this a quick zap. And that should be it.